All right, good evening. Welcome to Fantastic Dimensions. This is part four of the Masterwork of Nicholas Forby. Should very much be the finale of the scenario. It's pretty close to the end when we wrapped up after our last session. So, when we last played, you guys had um, basically just kind of figured out the riddle. In fact, I will pull it back up on the screen. After having found the hidden compartment in the fireplace, the little, what's it called, a priest door or something like that? Priest room, priest door? I think it's called a priest door. And you found this note inside.
Priest hole.
Priest hole, thank you. Yes, God, it sounds even worse. If a cock crow in another's nest, then let that rooster a cuckold be. Why should he inherit? If faith I shall mimic Perseus, an amusing conceit, and with the gift of Prometheus dispel the night from Apollo's bower. Where'er this light do shine, there I will conceal it. I shall conceal it. I mock you, my green-eyed rooster's egg, for it is mine. And so, having kind of looked over that riddle and thought about what it might mean, you then fetched a lantern and decided to set a light from the fireplace where you found the priest hole in the first place, and then reflected the light with a mirror or something, if I recall correctly. And trying to figure out Apollo's bower, you realize that what are they called? The trees? They were what kind of trees were they?
Laurel trees.
Yes. And the branches, would kind of tap up against the window right there beside the fireplace in the library, because there were laurel trees on each side of the entrance to the house, the main entrance. So you shined the light, reflected the light coming from the fireplace through that window, and it shone right down into the rose garden and right down onto the chest of the Icarus statue. And that's where we left off. It's about midnight on your second night, August 20th, basically switching over August 20th to the 21st now, since it's midnight. That's how it works. So let's just take it from that point. You've shined the light. You see it, reflects down onto the beam, goes right down onto the chest of Icarus. What do you do?
Just to clarify, the chest of Icarus is outside, correct?
Yes. Here, let me pull up the map again.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
There you go. See Rose Garden with statues. It's kind of in the middle of that.
Yep. That's what I thought. All right, I definitely going to secure a couple more lanterns, so we each have one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Master Carmichael, should we awaken the young soldier? I forget his name.
No. Let's let them sleep and deal with our adventures that we were paid to do, and follow up on ourselves. My only question is with that rambling figure from the other night, if we should be prudent and go armed.
I was just about to suggest that I should get my pistol.
I'll secure the lanterns, and you secure the pistols.
Indeed, sir.
And/or shotguns.
I will go to my room and get my pistol.
Okay.
I'll go to Mr. Carmichael's room and get his pistol.
Shotgun.
And his shotgun, and wrap it in a cloth, just in case.
Okay, what, like a blanket or something?
No, I'll take the case off the pillow and put it in that.
Would Gerard already have his violin case with him? Is it always with him?
Is it? Well, it's a long time.
Maybe a spare sheet.
Spare sheet, yes, that'd be better.
And what were you asking, John?
If Gerard always carries his violin case with him, or does he need to secure it?
Yeah, I'll need it. I'd have to carry it around when we're outside and inside walking around.
What's in your violin case?
Sawed-off shotgun.
Oh, you have a sawed-off shotgun. Right.
Underneath the violin, yeah.
A Tommy gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. No, not in 1890. No. 1891. No. A couple more decades yet. I think
Indeed.
About 19 teens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. And you grab lanterns, you grab guns, and then what? You know what? I'm just going to pop the map of the
garden.
Sorry, of the house up here. Because, in fairness, spoiler isn't going to matter anymore. There we go.
Well, now you make me want
So-
to look. Damn it.
That doesn't matter. So you head downstairs into the entry hall. I take it, yeah.
Indeed.
And then out
And
onto the
short.
veranda. And from there, actually here, it would have made more sense to put it over here.
Quick and short order to get us out to the garden.
Right. Okay. And then you go out to the garden.
As we head out, where is the key to the front door? Is it in the lock?
No. Oh, yeah, the doors are locked, aren't they?
Don't they normally have like a little
I would think you probably had locks from the inside.
like
Like a latch, thumb latch.
Mhm.
and they would have like a little plate that have all the keys for the various things in the house, but I don't know,
Right.
I don't know where that would be.
I would imagine it's in the kitchen area.
Maybe.
I'm gonna head back to the kitchen real quick and look for the keys.
Okay.
See if they're like on the like hanging, like you said, on the plate on the wall there.
Sure. Would it be the kitchen? Let me see here. Pop this back up.
Who knows?
Yeah, no, probably not.
I
Yeah,
would imagine it would be wherever the main butler.
I'd say in the butler's pantry there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yes,
Right
right.
off the dining room.
That's where I'll check.
I think that's what that says. It's really small, but
Yep, that's what it says.
butler's pantry.
I'll look in there for the front door key.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, you find the keys.
Okay, because I want to lock the door after we go outside.
Okay.
So head out there,
Mhm.
lock the door after we go out, and put the key into my inner coat pocket.
Okay.
Not
So you
not to
guys
take
head
away
outside.
from it, but don't you think they could unlock it from the inside, or are you just trying to lock it from the outside?
I just want to keep it secure from the outside.
Fair enough.
Okay.
To the garden, gentlemen.
And then what?
Keep an eye out for any prowlers, of course.
And head straight for the box.
Right, head for the Icarus.
Give me a listen roll.
Listen rolls indeed.
Nope.
A regular success.
Okay. Let's see here. Yep, it's really quiet. No sounds. As you step out and start, locking the door, the dogs begin to bark from back by in the stable. They weren't barking before you came out, but they are barking now.
Interesting.
I'm not bothered by dogs. We have a mission.
Right.
Okay.
But I will keep an eye towards where the path heads back towards that area.
Oh, the carriage path.
Yeah, just keep like
on the
a
east side of the house?
like a lazy eye in that area, just to see
Okay.
if anyone comes. And then also to the other
A
side. of the
lazy
house.
eye. What, your eyes like half open, half closed?
Right. I kind of like let them just kind of wander like a chameleon, and I look towards one side and the other. Servant's got to be versatile.
Right?
Okay.
That man a bonus and some glasses.
Yep. Dogs are barking.
Yeah, I know what it means, but I'm trying to stay in character. Straight to the box of Icarus. We're going to find
You
that
walk
gem.
right over to Icarus. So the statue itself is again, it's in where's the description here? Just to say again, is it's like surrounded by bushes, rose bushes, right?
Mhm.
The gardens, right? Yep, life-size cast of a life-size cast bronze of a naked man covered with verdigris. It's in better repair than any of the other statues in the entire state. Lying on his back, closed eyes, spread eagled arms. The base is covered in ivy and surrounded on all sides by well-manured prickly rose bushes. So you're walking over to that, and yeah, you got rose bushes. Just gonna push your way through them, or are you gonna?
Well, if I grab one side and Gerard grabs the other side, we can pull them apart and give it a path for Ruben to get up there.
Very much
Okay.
appreciated, and he will cut through and then turn
Give me-
around and in turn hold part of it apart.
And we can let Gerard through,
Okay, so Gerard's going through.
and then they can hold the apart, and I'll come through last.
Okay. So you're struggling to get up to the rose bush. You're all still getting pricked. Obviously, especially those of you who are pulling it back.
Well,
Until you all kind of stand over it. And as you do, it's laying there, arms spread out. What do you want? What's your plan now?
I will get up onto the platform and hold the lantern over the statue for more light, and let
Me a listen roll.
Okay. 30.
What's
That is almost a hard success.
Okay. You hear a muffled sounding scream. So obviously, it's coming from inside the house. It's not outside. And like it's muffled. It's not close to you. Sounds like it's coming from the west side of the house. And inside. Yeah.
That does not bode well, gentlemen.
Is that a man's scream or a woman's scream?
Oh, well, you didn't. Well, you're going to continue screaming. You can listen again. Roll again.
Everybody or just him?
No, I rolled a 95.
You can't tell.
Someone is screaming from inside the house, sir.
Horrified scream.
Indeed. To the house, gentlemen. And we'll retreat through the bushes and go to the house.
Okay, you all take a point of damage getting pricked by briars and stuff,
Sure.
Indeed.
Not briars, but rose bushes,
And now we'll get there
tear
and
your clothes a bit as you rush out. And...
quickly unlock the door.
Okay.
I will hand
Screaming
the
screaming
shotgun to Ruben.
continues. Screaming continues, and it's definitely coming from upstairs. And pull back up the map. There we go. Okay, so you come in into the entry halls, and the screams are coming from upstairs, west side of the house, over near where like the master bedrooms are and stuff.
Can we be of aid? And we'll go running up the stairwell.
You hear, you hear a return call. The screaming continues, and Gertrude says, "Come quick, it's Harry!"
Oh my God, there's a hairy man attacking her. Hurry!
So by the time you rush up the stairs and run around to that western hall there,
Yes.
on the second floor, Harry is now practically collapsed on the ground. He's pale white. He's like hyperventilating, and he looks really poorly. Gertrude's there trying to fan him and trying to calm him down, and he's just pointing at the window.
Belgrave, attend this man. And then Ruben will pull Gerard along with him to the window.
Yep, I'll go down and where are we at? You said we're in the hallway?
Yeah, so you see Master's bedroom there?
Yep.
It would be the third window from the northern, from the top, basically, on that hall.
How
So
big
almost
is
right across from Harry's door.
How big is he?
How big is Harry?
Yeah.
Oh, good question. Let's see. Harry size. No, that's the Bateses. Here's Harry. Harry is size 17, which would translate to 5 times 17, 85. He's big.
He's big. All right. Well, I will put my hands under his shoulders and like drag him back into his bedroom.
Okay.
And try and get him into the bed.
Yeah, you can kind of pull him back, and he's like wheezing now horribly, and his hand drops away that was pointing at the window, and now it's holding over his chest, and he seems to be having some kind of a cardiac episode.
Their name is Forby, right?
And Gertrude's like, "What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?" And their name is Forby.
Master Forby, please calm yourself. We believe we have already found the gem, and we will deal with whatever you saw outside the window, I assure you.
Now, while you're doing that, we have Gerard and Ruben ran over to the window, yes?
Indeed.
looking outside. As you look outside, you catch a glimpse of something disappearing back into the shadows in the distance. Let me see here from where that is. Yeah, kind of back towards the hill, amongst the trees on the hill. And let me see, I think I have an image even here to show you what you catch a glimpse of.
Clutch the pearls.
Oh, look at that. It even looks like he's almost near the mausoleum or something. Yeah, you catch a glimpse of that thing disappearing behind a laurel tree just as you glimpse out. So I'd like sanity rolls from both of you.
Jesus, Joey. Stand by. Well, it's certainly low enough. It's a 12. I don't even know what his sanity is. Hold on a second. Oh, it's plenty good. 12 of 45.
Okay. What about you, Gerard? How did you do?
Okay, I got a 31 out of 65. 60.
Okay, so you don't lose any sanity, either one of you, as it disappears from sight.
The Green Man!
And as he screams that, Harry begins like choking and retching, and both hands are now up on his heart, and he seems to have worsened.
Can I perform first aid on him?
Excuse me.
Yes, you can. Give me a first aid roll.
All right. Like loosen his collar, that kind of stuff, you know.
Sure.
I rolled a 48 and it's a 40. Should I spend points on this?
That's entirely up to you. Or you can push the roll.
Push the roll.
I push the roll.
What's the worst that could happen?
Fail.
If you push the roll and fail, he will die.
I will spend points.
Oh, it's worth
Okay.
it. It's just a servant.
All right.
Okay. Spend the 8 points of luck.
Yes.
And you manage to kind of calm him down a bit. But he's in a bad way. You think he's going to need professional aid.
Madam Forby, could you get a wet cloth for me, please?
Yes, of course.
And water.
She's tears streaming down her face. She runs out.
Reuben.
What are you guys doing out in the hall?
Reuben looks at his man and says, "You're not going to smother him, are you?"
No, but I believe we should find some way to contact the physician in town. He is not in good shape.
Right.
Is there any jewelry?
Bates is there, and Bates is there. Now, by this point in time, all the servants are up and moving around, but only Bates is approached because the rest are terrified. Bates says, I will go fetch the doctor right away. I'll take what's the groundskeeper's name? I think it's Old Fred. Take Old Fred and we'll go fetch the doctor."
I imagine smelling salts are like one of the oldest things ever. Just ammonia tabs of some sort. Whatever the version of smelling salts, mothballs or whatever they've got, something for him to gain his wits, maybe calm him down a bit with some fresh air.
Are any of you guys doctors? Do you have a medicine bag?
No.
No? Then you don't have them.
I was asking the servants if they had one in the house, is where I was going with that.
Bates, please hurry. He is not in good shape. Make all due haste with safety. There was some prowler that we saw outside.
And then
I know I heard Master Carmichael. That's why I suggested that.
Are there any other servants left, or they all run out the door to get?
I mean, there is Mrs. Bates and the other cleaners and stuff. The only ones that run out are Bates and Old Fred's already out moving around because he was checking on the dogs in the back. So he'll go out the back door and grab Old Fred. They'll go around to the carriage house and tear out with the carriage to go get the doctor.
Get a pillow and a blanket. Make the man comfortable. We must attend to the...
He's in his bedroom.
I have already done so, sir.
Is there any jewelry on him? A necklace, a ring, anything like that on him?
On Harry?
Yes.
You gonna loot the poor man while he's having...
I like the way you think, sir.
Wow.
I like the way you think.
That's harsh. No, he's in his pajamas and stuff. He was ready for bed. He might have a
But he's
ring.
not-
Sure. He probably have his wedding ring on.
Okay. So
This man is well attended. Let's make haste.
Are you
We
gonna
must
steal
find
his wedding ring?
no.
Okay.
We must make
Definitely
haste to find
something.
this green man. Gentlemen, we're off.
You see
And Ruben is going
George,
to run down, assuming they're going to fall.
standing in the hall and goes, "What's wrong with Daddy? What's going on?"
He's not going to stop. He's going to keep going.
Oh, okay.
Am I staying behind? I guess I am.
I said, gentlemen, let's go. It's completely up to you, sir.
The wife is back
Carmichael.
anyway, putting a cloth on his head. So,
Shall I come with you, Mr. Carmichael?
Attend me, Belgrave.
Indeed. And I will come out of the room and I will stop by Mrs. Bates and I'll point and say, please, see to the boy.
of course.
Hup, hup, sir. Hup, hup.
And I will tear off after Carmichael.
Okay. So you guys are running outside again. And where'd he go?
To wherever we saw the green man.
Okay, so towards the mausoleum on the hill, basically. You saw him disappear amongst the trees up there. You see all these dots on the map. They're all laurel trees and such, you know.
Sure.
So,
A shrubbery.
okay. What's your plan when you get there? You don't see him anywhere.
Well, he looks kind of mushy and greeny, so I'm expecting it's some local wearing a costume made out of plants and such. So perhaps there's bits and pieces of this plant laying around, getting caught on brambles and laurels and ironwork of the mausoleum and such.
Sure, give me a track.
Of course, because we know how good he is at tracking. I'll just make the roll first, just for randomness. No bother checking. He rolled a 73.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 22. I'm not going to spend more points on that.
Nope. Okay.
I just have a 10. It's not worth rolling, I don't think.
I get the same too.
Might I offer that perception might work in this case? Oh, okay.
No.
Fair enough.
I mean, okay, sure. Give me a spot hidden roll as well.
Spot hidden roll as well, he says.
Yep.
I have an inglorious 95.
That roll I passed. I rolled a 43.
You do find some of the, just like the residue you found on the windowsill the previous night, you find some of that on one of the trees where it looks like it might have leaned up against the tree, but you're not able to track it.
I found some markings here, sir, but there's no way to determine which way the
And again, if you
man
check it,
was
it's just like the stuff you found on the windowsill. It looks like grass and mud and.
I want to smell it closely.
Yep, grass and mud.
No other kind of scent. Okay. And it just smells like the regular grass and mud that we would normally encounter.
Kind of, yeah. Well, I mean, it's really green and wet, which is unusual since you're in the middle of a drought. But yeah.
But it wouldn't be something we could smell around and maybe smell the.
God,
no. No. Okay.
That would be like an even harder track roll.
Yeah. Just checking.
Yeah, no worries.
Any little wedge in I can. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So you find evidence that it was there, but you have no idea where he's gone. The dogs are barking again now that Fred and Bates have taken off with the carriage.
Check the handles of the door of the mausoleum.
Okay. You're just looking to see if you find any grass and mud on them?
Right. If they're dirty.
No, none.
All right.
I won't even make you roll for that. You know exactly what you're looking for.
Right.
It's not there.
Okay. I believe we should head back to the house. Perhaps he has circled around.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, I don't believe we will find him in these woods.
Stay together, gentlemen.
Okay, you guys walk around back to the front of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no signs of anywhere.
There's no light.
The door.
Right.
Yeah, it's still locked.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, perhaps we should head back inside, check on Master Forby.
You go ahead. Gerard and I are gonna continue. We're gonna do a round of the property and then take a look at that Icarus box. There's nothing more we can do for that gentleman.
Then here, sir, and I'll unlock the door and hand Ruben the key and go inside and close it and lock the door.
Very good.
And then head upstairs.
Okay, you head upstairs while you guys do a tour, a walk around the house. Yeah.
Come, Gerard. Yes.
Okay. If dog's barking even more, because it's only a couple of days. They're still not really used to you that much,
Sure.
being around.
What dogs do.
I'll stop in the dining room on the way up and grab a bottle of brandy and a glass.
Okay. Yeah, so you go into the entry hall, into the dining room, grab a bottle of brandy and a glass. Okay, and then up the stairs back to Harry's bedroom.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, and you'll find there you don't see the boy in the hall anymore. You don't see Mrs. Bates anywhere, so you assume she's taking care of him and back in his room. In the master bedroom, you will find Harry is still in the bed, being tended to by Gertrude. And he looks really poorly. He's breathing, but very shallowly and almost too rapidly.
I'll pour a finger of brandy for him and say, "Here, sir, please take some of this."
He's completely unresponsive. You'll have
I'll
to
pour a bit into his mouth and do that.
You pour a little bit in his mouth. He kind of chokes a little bit, but Gertrude says, "Here, let me," and she just dips her finger in it. And she uses her fingers to rub it on his lips and on his tongue a bit.
Absolutely. All right.
Outside, you guys walk around the house and you see nothing. Only thing, of course, being that the dogs are quite upset.
Something has just struck me.
Go ahead, Gerard.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Merritt. Go ahead.
Okay, so in all of this hubbub, as I'm sitting there with Mrs. Forby, Mrs. Forby, have you seen your brother this evening?
John, not since we went to bed. No.
I'm surprised he's not awoken in all this hullabaloo. Are you able to lock this door to this bedroom?
There should be a key in that dresser there, Harry's key.
I'll go and find the key.
Yep, you find the key.
And I hand it to her and I say, "Please lock this door behind me. Is there a key to the child's bedroom as well?"
Yes. Here, she shows you basically, actually, Harry. There's a master key, probably on Harry's key.
Okay.
So that key will work with every door in the house.
All right, then I will lock this door and I will secure your child's bedroom as well. I need to patrol the house.
You better lock mine as well. It connects. And she points to the connecting door between the two bedrooms.
And I'll go and I'll lock the one on that bedroom wall. I'll step out, lock that bedroom door, lock hers as I pass. After I briefly look inside to check to see, quick peek under the bed, lock that door, check the child's bedroom. Is the kid in there?
Yeah, he's in there with Miss Bates, and he looks up as soon as you open the door and says, Is everything okay? Is my dad okay?
Your father will be fine, I assure you. However, I am going to lock your door. There is a prowler. Masters Carmichael and Bonham are outside right now attending to that, but Mrs. Bates, I'm going to lock this door. Or is it Bates, right?
Yeah, Betty Bates.
Mrs. Bates, I'm going to lock this door. Please do not open it unless either I or Mr. Carmichael or Mr. Bonham ask you to.
Okay.
For your safety and for the safety of the child. And I'll close the door and lock it.
Okay.
And I'll stuff that key in the inside coat pocket again. And then go find Meddler's room.
Okay, cool. You work your way over to Meddler's room. And yeah, it's empty. The bed has been slept in, but the blankets are tossed aside, and he's not in the bed.
I'm going to start checking the rest of the rooms on this floor.
Okay.
Closing and locking them as I go after I check the rooms.
Okay. So back outside, you guys have done your circuit of the house, found nothing.
Well, I don't think there's much more we can do for the prowler situation. Shall we return to the egg or get back to that during daylight?
What time is it right now?
Midnight, sometime after.
Well, since we haven't had any rest,
you guys have full lanterns.
We could go by there and check it out on our way back in, I guess.
Absolutely.
That's
Good
fine.
Give me
call.
an idea roll.
Idea roll, you say? Well, I'm sure a 10 is a success. Do you?
Yeah.
Let me see how good it is.
It may go a long way towards settling Harold's fit if you were to find the emerald.
Indeed, a good call. Myself having that idea.
Almost like it would give him something to live for.
Right. Let's see if we can bring this mystery to a close, at least this portion of it.
Okay,
Come.
so you guys go back around over to the statue.
Right. Perhaps we won't get cut up as much because we've already moved it aside once, and we will go back in.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. You can move your way over to the statue, and what do you do?
Well, apparently there was a box that the light lit up.
No, there was no box. No, it just lit upon his chest.
Oh, his chest.
I've never said anything about a box.
Sorry, old brain. Well, let's see if we can find something of a catch or a release or a pocket or an indentation or so. So we'll start feeling around and looking around.
Feeling around, trying to find like a place to press on.
Yeah,
the shadow.
using the light, maybe hit the light at different angles to see if it catches shadows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then tapping with whatever. I got my cane, so I'll tap.
Tap away your cane. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm going to take, I guess it would be my right hand. Wait, let's see, what hand is he? I know it would be his left hand that he would do the frets on the violin with, according to his picture anyway. Because they would be sensitive, I would guess. So rub them around the areas we're looking in case he can find
may or may
something.
not be sensitive because you tend to build calluses.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Rub
Rub
the naked man statue with your callus.
You're feeling around the statue trying to find impressions, which is fine.
Play with his chest too.
And odd or even, Ruben?
Odd.
Okay. As you're doing so,
it giggles.
No. The statue, arms spread eagle.
Holy
your arms
shit.
snap over and attempts to grab you, Ruben.
Well, in my previous experience with statues trying to hug me, I would most likely duck and weave to get out of there if I had the opportunity.
Give me a dodge roll, please.
Dodge roll it is. Stand by.
Oh, God. What's 5 times 36?
Holy craboli.
Okay, got it.
All right. I got a 51, and I don't know if that's enough. Hold on a second. Dodge. Dodge is a 45. Never die with luck. I'm spending it.
No, you will need.
Son of a bitch.
You need a hard success. Do you have enough to get it down to 22?
I do, but I don't think I want to. God damn it. All right, fine. So that would be 25, 20, 25 would get to 50. And I have, so 26. And then I need 3 more, so 29. Jesus Christ.
Wait, what did you roll?
51.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'd need 29 to get to 50.
Yeah, sorry. 29.
You spend 29 points of luck?
29 it is. Statue.
Or you're going to just let the statue grab you.
What?
Or you could just let the statue grab you. But okay.
No,
okay.
No,
so you manage to slip. You just slip loose as it attempts to close its fingers around your wrist, and it sits up.
Okay. Do we have... we're in rose brambles, correct?
You are, indeed.
Back out. And he's going to make his way out of there.
Okay. The statue is going to take a swing at you. Oops. I totally closed the wrong thing there. There we go. Okay. Statue's taking a swing at you. Are you going to dodge or fight back? Oh, sorry. I need sanity rolls. Duh, of course.
Of course.
Both
What were
of
you
you.
thinking?
Sorry, I almost forgot about that.
Oh,
There's a fucking statue just like sat up.
Fortunately, I got a decent roll. I passed.
Okay, you lose 1 point of sanity.
1
How
point.
did you do, Gerard?
Shitty. I got a 91 out of a 65.
Ooh, man, you're gonna lose 7 points of sanity.
Holy shit balls.
Give me an idea roll.
And I'm working out my sanity. Okay, idea roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. I rolled a 76, which is
What's your intelligence?
55.
Okay, you do not suffer a bout of madness. Good
Hey,
stuff.
what?
You
Did
don't
you say
suffer
that?
a bout of madness. What was your
Okay.
sanity beforehand, anyway?
My sanity beforehand was
50-something, right?
65. Now it's 50,
Okay.
58. Yeah.
Okay, cool. No problem. So it's not enough to send you indefinite insanity yet either. So cool. Okay. So you lose 7 points sanity, but you're still all right, basically. Now, Ruben, are you dodging or fighting back? As you're fighting your way through the bushes, the statue is taking a full-fisted swing at you.
Well, mechanically speaking, my dodge is not as good as my fight.
But to succeed at a dodge, you just have to match his roll. To succeed at fighting back, you have to do better.
All right. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do the dodge.
Okay. Roll.
Stand by. Okay. Much better roll this time. A 25.
I rolled 4. Now that
What?
is an extreme success. So you need to match an extreme success. I rolled a 4 under 80.
Damn it. Well,
What would be an
shit.
extreme success for you? 9?
Yeah.
Can you get it down to a 9?
I have 57, 29. 28. I have 28 left.
Okay. And what did you roll on the dice?
Let me go back to my die roller. 1 second. No, I would use all of it.
Okay.
I'll just take. I can't push it, right?
No.
Okay, and then I'll just have to take it.
You take 10 points of damage.
Jesus Christ! All right,
How many hit points do you have?
I'm gonna look right now. Ruben.
No, I mean, it's a bronze statue for one thing, and it's also really strong.
Right. That leaves me with 2.
Okay, give me a constitution roll. You have a major injury.
Okay.
So you can tick the major wound box on your character sheet.
And of course, I roll great for this. I got a 2.
A 2 on your con roll. Okay, you don't lose consciousness.
All right. Great.
But fuck, that hurt.
Yep, I could have used the 2 a minute ago, but I guess I'll take it now.
Okay, and what are you doing, Gerard?
Is there any markings on his forehead or
No.
anything different?
No.
And he's made of metal or some kind of.
Yeah, he's bronze, verdigris bronze.
Well, I'll pull out the shotgun. I mean, I don't have much else to do. He's going to kill Ruben and then try to kill me. So.
Okay, you can shoot him?
Yeah. For the head.
Okay. Oh, yeah, your shotgun's in the violin case. So you draw the shotgun. You just got to pull out.
No, he pulled out the shot.
Case.
He pulled out the shotgun and brought it to me raw, not in the case.
Oh, he did? He didn't bring the case?
Right. I told him just bring the shotgun.
Go ahead. Give me an attack roll then.
And is that what's the mechanic deal with being at close range, at point blank range?
He gets a bonus die for that.
Bonus die. Okay, so roll 3 dice. Gotcha.
Okay, so let me get. I'm not used to shooting, so okay. Firearms, shotgun. I got a 25 on that. So
okay, so roll percentile.
Okay, here we go. All right, come on, baby. 52.
Okay, now roll another d10.
Yeah,
For your bonus
D10.
die. Your bonus die.
Okay. Rolled a 6.
Oh, so it'd be 52 or 62. So 52 is better and misses. So in your terror, you pull up the sawed-off shotgun, but you just blast off to the side of him and don't even graze him. And Ruben, you ran towards the house.
Yeah, I was just trying to clear some distance there for sure.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you run over up onto the veranda, and it's the next round. Ruben, what are you gonna do? Now that you're not in melee with him, you're far enough away. You have initiative.
Well, if Gerard is not between us, he will take a shot with the shotgun.
You're firing a shotgun. You may hit Gerard. It's just
Then I will hold.
It's a possibility.
Then
Not necessarily. Depends on what you roll.
Does Call of Cthulhu allow for aiming, like to give up my action to aim and get a better?
Yeah, you can aim, I think, for a round to gain a bonus die.
Then I will begin aiming.
Okay. You start aiming the shotgun. The creature takes a swing at you, Gerard. Are you fighting? No, you got a shotgun in your hand. You can try to fight back. You can try to like hit him in the face with the butt of the shotgun, or you can dodge. Your choice.
Probably just dodge.
Okay, roll your dodge. I have a hard success.
Jesus.
He's got really good stats.
No, I'm not complaining
He's a
about the
supernatural
dice.
force encased in verdigris bronze.
Exactly. Freaking Terror by Harryhausen.
Pretty cool. Oh, and you hear a shotgun blast go off outside as you're searching rooms there. As you're searching.
Oh my goodness. Right.
Yeah, the
Just call him servant. That's what we do.
Belgrave. But anyway, so back to Rob. How did you do on that dodge roll, buddy? Mr. Bonham.
Rob, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, I rolled a 24 out of 25. So I made it.
That's a normal success. You need a hard success. Do you have enough
Spend the luck, my friend. Spend the luck.
Down to 12 points, or do you want to take the damage?
12 points of luck?
You need to spend 12 points of luck, yep.
Let me check real quick and see. I know I have it, I'm sure. My luck is... trying to find it again. Luck. Down here at the... Oh.
It's near where your sanity was.
It's where my sanity was.
It's close to there, yeah. That's
okay, here we go. I got it luck now. Just can't see it. Oh, okay, yeah, I can take that.
Okay.
How much was it?
Drop it down by 12 more points.
12 points, so that would be a 41 now.
Yep, and so you dodge as it swings on you.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Shotgun to the face.
Yeah,
I mean, he's that close.
You got one more barrel in there, so yep, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Come on, this time. Should be at point blank. It's right there.
Yeah, it is. You get a bonus die, like I said.
Okay.
That's
so I
what
roll it. Rolled a 69.
And roll another D10.
I don't think that's going to make it. That's not going to make the shotgun. So a D10. And I rolled a 9.
Okay, so 69 is your best.
Yeah.
I mean, you can spend luck if you want, but that'd be 44 points.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Okay,
yeah.
You shoot the second, and you kind of off balance. You kind of trip back into the rose bushes after he swung on you, and you blast off over his head.
Okay.
And we go to the next round, to Ruben. And Ruben, you have initiative big time. Your gun is readied. It's aimed. So you can take the shot now.
All right. Rolling with my advantage dice. I'm going to roll my 2 advantage dice first. Or you want me to roll the percentile first? And then
2 advantage dice. You only get 1 advantage die. Why would you get 2?
The 2 dice for the 10s and the 1 for the 1.
Oh, just roll percentile.
Percentile is an 11.
Okay, and then roll your bonus die.
And it is a 6.
So 11 is the best of the 2 results.
11 is the better of the 2. Let me see what I've got for scoreage, because I think I'll spend the 4 points and make it a critical success.
Okay. So drop your luck by 4 more points.
I just did.
And what's the damage now? You are at, let me see here. What's the distance there? Yeah, okay. So
Short range?
No, medium range. 2d6, I think, right?
Okay.
So it's 12 because you get the maximum, and then roll your 2d6.
Stand by. Let me change my dice.
Because that's what you get with an impale. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I seem to recall. I don't think you. Call of Cthulhu, 7E, shotgun, impale.
I think it does like triple damage to bronze.
Yeah. Yeah, shotguns I don't think impale.
Right, they explode. They cause an explosion, especially to bronze. How could they not impale? Impale is a damage, not a style, right?
No. I think it's because of the fact that they're. Hold on, just look for it real fast.
Okay.
Classified as yep, no damage modifier. No, wait, hold on a second. Where's the bloody thing here? All right, here's the reference sheet. Firearm actions, aiming, point blank range, unaimed shots. No, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for impale. Shotguns. Yeah, they can do that. I understand that. Man, okay. I feel like it's somewhere, but I can't find it, so I'll just give it to you. So yeah, 12 plus 2d6. What'd you roll on your 2d6?
I just set my 2d6 up. I was waiting for you to tell me if I had to change it or not. Okay, I have a 6 and a 4, so 10.
So you do 22 points damage. Okay, I'll subtract the armor. That much. Okay, so you blast him, do a good amount of damage to him. Actually blasting a hole in his chest.
Revealing.
And as you do so,
revealing.
Where's the bit here? Yeah, cracks a hole in his chest. You're right there. So give me a spot hidden roll from where you are, Ruben, because you're kind of farther away. But I don't need a spot hidden roll from Gerard because he's close enough.
Stand by. Let me go back to my die roller. And boom. Ooh, 74. I don't think I made it. 1 second. Spot hidden is a 60. I did not make it.
Okay. Gerard, I need a sanity roll from you. As you see, as this hole blasts his chest, you see bones inside.
Yikes.
Human bones. And you also see a green egg-like thing dislodge from the chest and fall into the rose bush. How'd you do in that sanity roll, Gerard?
Yeah, I got it. I rolled a 45, and I have a
58 or something like that.
Yeah, 58. Yeah.
Okay, so you lose 1 more point of sanity.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. And it is then the statue's turn. The statue, having just been, you've fallen to the ground. The egg is spilled out also into the rose bush somewhere near you. Ruben, having blasted and still holding the shotgun. And as you hear another gunshot from inside the house. You hear another gunshot outside, Merrick. And you also at the same time hear a scream from Mrs. Forby.
Shit.
And you start running towards the bedroom. The creature, the statue, I should say, runs over to you, Ruben. Since you just blasted it with the shotgun, it no longer sees Gerard as much of a threat. So it charges you and attacks you. And you see it goes right through the rose bushes like nothing. Obviously, it's made of bronze. It's not bothered.
But I'm far enough away that he used his whole round just to get to me.
No. Give me Your choice of fight back or dodge.
Is run away faster than a statue of bronze? Is that included in the options?
We could initiate a chase, but you've already had your action this round. Luna, get the fuck down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dodge. Dodge or die, one of the two.
Okay. What'd you get?
Unless I have any disadvantage dice, I got a 4.
Okay, you dodge.
Thank God.
Swings over your head, hand smashes into the locked door, knocking it into the house in splinters. You hear the door crash downstairs. It sounds like something just smashed through the door as you're running towards the master bedroom. Belgrave?
Well, there's two things I can do. I can run away from the screaming people upstairs or run downstairs to whatever smashed through the door, and I'm going to keep running towards the bedroom.
Okay. What are you doing for your action this round, Gerard?
How far away am I from the statue?
About a movement away.
Okay. And I would be behind him?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. And what was it we saw whenever it was cracked open, when it got shot?
You saw the human ribs and bones inside.
Was there some kind of jewel or something on there?
Yeah, it spilled out. It fell into the rosebush somewhere near you. It was looked like a green egg.
Green egg. Okay.
It fell out of its chest into the rosebush somewhere near, not too far from where your feet are, you reckon.
Okay.
And by the way, John, give me another sanity roll because you can now see those bones too now that it's closer to you.
Jesus Christ, hold on.
So what are you doing, Gerard?
I'm trying to see if I can find it and pick it up.
Okay, you can start. Oh, give me a spot hidden roll.
Okay. Give me a second.
I made my sanity roll just by 1.
Okay, you lose 1 point.
Okay.
I doubt that I'm going to make this spot hidden because I rolled a 78 and I have for spot hidden, I have a 55. So no.
Okay. So you're searching around, but you haven't found it yet.
Yeah. Okay.
And inside the house, you get to the master bedroom, Belgrave, and you see Mrs. What's her bloody name? Mrs. Forby is crying and banging on Harry. His head is turned to the side. He's foaming at the mouth. She's just like beating on his chest, trying to get him to revive, but his eyes are like rolled back at the back of his head, and he's foaming at the mouth. She sees you come in. She says, "Tell them to stop shooting. It's doing him in."
I don't think that that's a good idea at this point. Whatever they are shooting at, they have reason. I'll run over and I'll grab his hand, like grab his head, and get closer in and shout into his ear, "Mr. Forby, we have located the egg."
Okay. He's
Come
unresponsive.
back to us. Oh shit.
Back to outside. Well, just going in initiative order for everybody now. So Ruben.
Okay, so he shot him with a shotgun, hit him quite well, blew a big chunk out, and pissed him off, and he ran him down.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanically speaking, if I make a run for it, does he get one of those free swings, or is it make a run for it and then he does his thing?
No, I mean he might run after you, in which case he could swing again, perhaps. But if you're going to try to run like a chase, then we'll go with the chase sequence.
I'm going to go with the chase sequence.
Okay, what's your speed?
Whatever it is, I'm going to say 99. Hold on a second.
It's not. It's going to be like 7, 8, or 9.
My movement rate is 8.
Move. Thank you. Okay, let me pull up the chase.
The bronze statue has a movement of 4.
No, has a move of 7. Just a little bit slower than you.
Damn it.
It's a slower human speed. You're a normal human speed. But that's why the chase rules exist, because it doesn't necessarily automatically mean that you win. Now, establishing the chase. Speed roll. This is what I'm looking for. Movement rating. So make a constitution roll. Wait, no.
No.
Each participant makes a con roll if on foot. Yeah, it is con roll. Okay, cool. Constitution. My constitution 100.
I rolled a 38. And his constitution is a 65. So it's just under a hard success. What's that?
You have a normal success.
I can have a hard success if I need it.
Well, okay, you don't need it necessarily. Basically, you have a normal success, he has a normal success. So your movement rating stays at 8, his is at 7. So we lower that down to basically a 1 for him and a 2 for you. So that means you can essentially take 2 actions in the chase sequence. So you could run away from him, move a location, and take a shot.
And then he would get a full
Exactly.
action?
And then he gets to take 1 action. Meaning
Which
he can move up to you.
But not move an attack.
Right.
Then I will definitely move into the building, up towards the stairs, and turn back and fire.
Okay.
Is it considered disadvantage or anything like that, or just roll normal?
No, we'll just call it normal because you're no longer in point blank range. But
all right, fair enough. It wasn't that great of a roll. It was a 48, and his shotgun is 35, but it's pretty fucking important.
how important?
I'll 48, 10, 13. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it hard. Yeah, hard. I mean, a regular success. Sorry, just regular success.
Okay. Give me regular damage, 2d6.
Oh, all right. Stand by. Let me change this to 2d6s. 6s, 2. Boom. 5 and a 4. 9.
So 9 minus his armor. Okay. Got it. Yep, that does just kind of, it hits, blows off some of the verdigris, and maybe exposes like a shoulder bone. And he moves right up. You were heading towards the stairs, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he moves right up to where you are pretty much, but he does not get the attack. Then what are you doing, Gerard? You can continue looking for that egg?
Yeah, how big is it? It's the egg.
It's like the one that you saw in the painting.
So that
size of a fist.
This, and I don't see it just by glancing.
Well, in your first search roll, you didn't find it. You no longer see Reuben or the creature.
Yeah, I guess I better run in there. I'll have to run towards Reuben and help him out.
Okay, so you go running up in there.
Yeah.
What's your movement?
It's just below the rest of the other stats on the right-hand side.
Gotcha. Let's see. Movement points? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like a 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. This was up to 14, so that wouldn't be it.
No, that's magic points.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's magic.
No, it's up by your characteristics.
Oh, got it. 8. I got it. Okay, 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Stats.
Give me a Constitution roll.
Constitution. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty good Constitution. Yeah, 65.
Roll it, because you're now entering the chase.
Will do. Okay, you rolled a 13. Oh, yeah, it's good.
13. That's a extreme success.
Yes.
Pretty close, if not.
Yeah.
What was your con?
65.
That is exactly an extreme success, right? Yeah, it is. So you get a +1. Okay, so you have 3 movement points that you can spend. So you can move 2 points worth to catch up to the creature and still have 1 point left to act.
Okay, is it the creature would have his back to me?
And you are essentially now. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Let's turn that on. Yeah, its back is to you, and you're basically at the foot of the stairs there at the entry hall.
So if I jumped on his back, could I reach for the bones that's inside and try to pull them out?
You can try, yeah. You're gonna try to jump on him anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna call this a combat maneuver.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you choose.
Okay.
You can roll whatever is better between strength, dex, or brawl.
Okay, strength is 55, dex is 50, and brawl would be down here in my other stats. So I'll lower the thing and find out brawl. It jumps from arts to charm. So brawl would be, where would my brawl be on this sheet?
Fighting
Fighting.
brawl.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Pardon me.
All right. Oh, wait, there we go. It's only a 25. So my best
So you
bet
go with
would
your strength,
be
55, yeah? Roll.
yeah. Okay, here goes a roll.
John, can you tell me
19.
real quick, John, what's 1/5 of 180?
What?
What's 1/5 of 180?
20 and
36.
30, yeah,
36.
32 or 36, right?
Oh, yeah. I should know that. Okay, cool. And so you got a hard success? Is that right?
Got 19 out of the 55.
Okay, so you try to do that. He swings, fighting back, and gets an extreme success. Oh, no, sorry. No. It's not a fight back maneuver. It was just a combat maneuver. Apologies. So, no, he got an extreme success, but it's not a fight back. So he just kind of brushes you off of his back, and you're now standing behind him.
Damn.
He
Before
easily
it goes any
shrugged you
further,
off. He's so strong.
I got a mechanical question.
Yep.
Because he was involved in a dedicated chase, does that eliminate his chase status to a 0? How does that work?
Who? The creature?
Yeah.
No. Why would
he's in melee now because he's dealing with that other guy. I'm not trying to gain advantage. I'm asking.
We're still in chase. That has not changed.
Okay.
Rob just did an attack on him with one of his actions, but he resisted the fighting maneuver, so he was able to brush it off.
Okay, cool. But he has two
more.
more
Jumped on his back, and he just kind of shrugged, flexes his shoulders, and knocks you off his back.
But he has 2 more actions, right?
No, that's it. He used 2 actions to get there.
Oh, I got
twice. Now we go back to Belgrave. What were you doing then?
So
trying to
I was trying to bring him back to his senses.
Yep.
So I will clamp my hands over his ears.
Mm-hmm.
And then just hold his head. Try to block out any noise that I can.
Okay, cool. No problem. Back to the top of the order, Ruben.
Oh, well, he's in the middle of a chase, being chased by a giant
I know that.
freaking bronze man, so he's going to continue running up the stairs and try to get some distance.
Okay, where do you go when you get
if
to
he
the top
reaches
of the
the top of
stairs?
the stair and there's more distance, he'll head towards where Harry was. But okay, go ahead.
So when you get up to the top of the stairs, you start running towards the master bedroom. Okay?
Yes.
You still have 1 action. Do you want to move a second time, or do you want to reload one of your shotgun shells? I think you fired them both, didn't you?
I did fire both, yes.
Oh, wait, your shotgun. Yeah, does it only hold 2 shells? What's the...
It's up to you. I didn't write it down.
You didn't write it down? Yeah, I think it probably is. Yeah, it's probably just 2 shots.
I don't know that the old ones like that held more than 2.
I don't think there were. I don't think so.
They're probably cool. Probably breach.
You can move again, or you can reload a shell. Moving
I guess
would put more distance between you and the creature, of course.
Yeah, I guess I will do that. I'll clear some distance and reload.
Okay, so you managed to make it to the door of the master bedroom, which is open. And you see inside, you'll see Harry is looking, you think he might be dead. His eyes are rolled back in his head. His foam is, pouring out of his mouth and nose. And Belgrave is there with his hands over his ears, is holding him by the head. Gertrude is now sitting on the floor beside the bed, bawling. And we go to the creature. Okay, the creature. Will he attack? You're not in his way. You're behind him. You try to jump on his back. No, he continues moving. He goes up the stairs and into the hallway there, kind of in front of the nursery, making his way towards the bedrooms. What do you do with your action there, Rob? He seemed to ignore you this round.
How far ahead of me is he of me?
1 movement. You have 3 actions, actually.
So I could actually try to jump on him again to slow him down.
Yeah, you could move up 1 and then jump him. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that again.
Okay, roll your combat maneuver again. All right, I have a hard success.
Come on, roll. 24. You
have a hard success. Okay. In the case of a tie for a combat maneuver, I believe the defender wins, but I just want to double check real quick. Fighting maneuvers. Boom, combat. Fighting maneuvers. Oh yeah, forgot about comparing builds. Yeesh. Yeah, he has a bonus die. Nope, that was worse than the other thing. So, didn't make a difference. Make the attack roll. And what about ties? Outnumbered. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go back here. If the target is... Oh, I guess I might have been doing this wrong. Okay. So this would work as, I guess, he has to either dodge or fight back. We'll just call it a dodge, so it's the same thing. A tie means he wins. Okay, yep, he shrugs you off again. Damn. And you still have one more action.
May I use that action to reload my shotgun?
You can, well, you don't have a full, you can reload one shell.
Okay, that's fine.
You reload one shell.
Okay.
Okay. And Belgrave, any change this round? Or you would notice, of course, Ruben rushing into the room. Well, he's standing in the doorway now.
I turned to him and said, "What the hell is going on out there?"
Arm yourself, sir.
Okay. Ruben, it's your turn. Back to the top of the order.
He will continue across the room, turn and fire.
There's nothing in there. You just turn and fire at the door.
Well, he'll turn and aim, and if there's nothing there, he'll continue to aim and gain advantage for the next round.
Okay. Aiming at the door. That makes sense. So you move in for one action, turn, and aim for your second action.
Correct.
Okay. Now that brings us to the creature. He makes one movement, which brings him to the doorway. And he is standing in the doorway, looking in, sees his eyes lock on Harry. And Gerard, it's your turn. You have your 3 actions. Take 1 to get to him, and you can take 2 more actions.
Okay, I want to take 1 to get to him and aim right at, like, if there's any way to do this, right point blank at his ankles.
You get a bonus die, like I said before.
Yeah, so, at his ankles. I want to go for his ankles to try to knock him out.
Going for a specific target, that'll be a penalty die, so it'll balance out.
Okay.
So straight up.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll your attack roll. You're trying to blast him in the ankle.
Yes, 21. I made it underneath the 25 of my shotgun.
Give me your damage roll. 4d6 at point blank range.
4d6. Okay, I've got a 5, 5, 4, so 14.
Did you roll 4 or 3?
I rolled 3. I'm sorry. I rolled 4. I'm supposed to roll 4?
Yeah.
Okay. 14, 17.
17. Minus his armor. Okay. Oof. So yeah, you blast out, blast right through the leg. You can see the ankle bone and, the foot bone and part of the, would that be not the femur? It's the, was it tibia?
Tibia.
Lower, yeah, tibia. And he actually kind of drops down to that knee. We'll say that was his left. He drops down onto his left knee. Badly hurt. You have one more action. Harry twitches a little bit.
Can I try to tackle him? And because he's going to be out of sorts so far as his balance,
you
try
can
to push him over.
Bonus die
okay.
Fighting maneuver, and he's going to fight back this time.
That's all right. I'll have to take right and get it. Okay, so roll my fighting, which would be. Do I do strength on that or just the fighting?
Combat maneuver, same as before. Yeah, you can do strength.
Okay. A 21.
I'm not sure if that's
Made
right
it
by the rules. So 21 is what, a hard success?
It's 21 out of 55.
Right. Let's see here. Oh, he's fighting back here. Do you want to spend 10 points of luck to make it an extreme success, or do you want to take the damage?
I'll make an extreme success for 10 points of luck.
So that brings 10 more points of luck.
47.
And you get on top of him, and you drag him down to the ground. You're not lying on top of him.
Okay.
Belgrave, you see this going on. in the doorway. Oh yes, by the way, give me a sanity roll.
Right.
And let's see. Oh shit! Poor Mrs. Forby, who also sees it. She suffers a psychosomatic disability, and she goes blind.
All right. Let's see what happens here. I don't have the greatest sanity. Oh, I just made it. I rolled a 39 out of 39.
You lose 1 point of sanity for seeing the
Oh my
statue move.
goodness.
Now you see the bone sticking out. Give me another sanity roll.
Oh, great. On a 38. Come on. Nope.
And you're going to lose 5 more points of sanity after noticing that it has human bones inside the statue, inside the bronze.
Good Lord in heaven. What is this thing?
Idea roll, please.
I rolled a 96.
All right, you don't suffer a bout of madness.
Thank goodness.
What was your starting sanity?
It was 40.
Okay, cool. You can still lose a few more points before you hit that indefinite insanity thing or whatever. Cool. All right, that's the round.
Starting tonight or the whole
no, it's your action.
Starting this session or the whole game?
Yeah, starting this session.
Oh, it's 39 from this session. Because I had lost 1 point like the other night when I saw the green man.
Okay.
My action. Take a quick look around. Is there like a heavy lamp next to the bed here?
Sure.
I will snatch that up, walk over, and smash it into the thing's chest where it's cracked open, where it's blasted open.
Okay. Gerard is laying on top of it and kind of wrestling.
On top of it? I thought he was underneath it, or he had grabbed it from behind.
No, he grabbed it from behind, but he's like on top of it now. It's kind of gone face down.
Oh, I see.
You can try to smash it in the head, and as long as you don't fumble, you won't hit Gerard.
All right, yeah, I'll grab that and smash it into the thing's head.
Okay, give me a brawl roll.
I don't have the best brawl.
We'll call it improvised weapon. We'll say this does D4.
No.
Plus strength bonus. Okay, you miss. You slam it into the floor. And oil now is spreading around it from the lamp.
Oh, shit, right. This is an oil lamp? Oh, right. They don't have electric lamps in this time of day. I was thinking of electric lamps.
No, they have gas lamps.
Gaslight, yeah.
And it would not be a...
oil, right. If it was gas, it would be installed into the wall, and you would not be able to just...
Right. Shit. Would I do that then? Well,
I don't know.
That is
panicked, freaked out.
Yeah, I didn't think about the oil. So it's too late now. I didn't think about the oil.
Nobody's got a lit flame here at the moment.
I'm not going to retcon myself here.
It doesn't start a fire or anything yet. So back to the top of the order. Ruben.
If I miss, I am going to most likely hit my buddy there.
You could hit either one of them. Possibly, yes.
It's a 50-50 if I hit? Is that what it is?
No. If you...
I have advantage.
You have advantage. So what I'm going to say is... Yeah, if you miss, I'm going to give you a 50-50 chance of hitting Gerard. If you fumble, I'm going to give you... It's definitely going to hit one of them, and I'll just roll 50-50 to see which one of them.
Jesus Christ. Well,
does he have the 3 moves so he can move in and go point blank to the head?
He has 2 moves, but it doesn't matter. He's trying to...
But I would increase damage if I moved any closer, correct?
True. Although, honestly, this room's not that big. I think you're within the point blank range.
Fair enough. I'm just going to roll. All right. I got a 68 for my percentile, and I got a 2. So a 28.
28. Okay. That's success.
28 on mine is a regular success.
Okay. Bam. Gun goes off again. Harry flops a little bit on the bed, limply. And you hit it. Give me damage.
And it's 46, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Stand by. Oh, I got to change my dice. I don't think 87 is going to be effective. Although that would be fun.
87 points of damage. Holy shit.
All right. So a 6, a 1, a 5, and a 3. So 15.
15 minus that. Okay. All right. So you blast it, blowing off some more of the, more of the statue. You'd step up a little bit, just to kind of get closer. You blast it, exposing. Wait a minute. When did you reload?
I reloaded one shell.
Yes, he
okay,
did.
Cool. Yep.
I
That's
had
what I remember.
I had an
Cool.
option to run and then reload, and then I
So now
ran.
you blow a big chunk out of like the kind of like collarbone area and everything. You really see more bones inside. The statue is fucked up. The statue will attack.
Does he still have another action, or is that only because the chase is over?
Technically, the chase is over. Why? What would you want to do?
Reload.
Technically, you can fire and reload one bullet around. I'll allow it.
All right, I'm reloading.
I'll let you reload one.
All right, I'm reloading
I'm
one.
pretty sure you can fire and reload one bullet. So
Fair enough.
Like if you're out of bullets, you can always pop in one bullet and fire. Pop in one bullet, fire.
Fair enough.
I could be wrong, but I think I remember that rule somewhere. Now the statue. Well, it's got to attack Gerard because he's right on top of it and he's like wrestling with it. So, yeah, it's going to attack with his fists. Are you going to dodge or fight back, Gerard?
So if he's down and I'm on his back, is he going to have to take a movement to roll over to hit me with his fists? Or...
Nope, he's swinging back over his head like
okay.
reversed hammer fist.
Okay.
He's a freaking bronze statue. He's
bronze hammer.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to just dodge.
Okay, roll it.
Okay, dodge.
I rolled a 13 under 80, which I believe is an extreme success. 13 times 5. Yes,
I don't think I made it because I rolled a 42, and I think my dodge is a 25.
Do you want to spend 37 points of luck to make it an extreme success?
37. Do we get luck back after the game?
You get a D10 per investigation.
How many did you say?
You rolled a 42. You'd need to spend 37.
Holy crap! That would put me down way down.
You need a 5 or better to get an extreme success, which would tie his roll and would successfully dodge. Otherwise, you're going to take the blow.
I'll take the blow.
Okay. So 1 plus.
We will play a sad song for you on your violin.
9 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's still up because he had 11, so he has.
Give me a Constitution roll. And you have a major wound. By the way, what was your major wound, John? That you took earlier from the blow.
I didn't. You just said to tick off a mark. I didn't have anything.
Okay, well, we'll just call it cracked ribs, broken ribs. Yeah, broken ribs.
All right, ask me again.
Yeah, broken ribs.
I have broken ribs.
How about you, Rob?
Okay, this time my constitution.
Okay, you go unconscious, and you have a major wound. Tick off major wound. You're now dying.
Whoa.
Oh wait, are you dying? I don't think you're dying until you go to 0. Actually, no,
correct.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're dying. No,
Just-
you're just unconscious with a major wound. Sorry.
Okay.
Take it back. You're unconscious with a major wound. What major wound do you want?
My pinky fingernails gone? No.
Okay, you have a severe concussion.
Okay.
Damn those pinky nails.
And Belgrave, it's your turn.
Holy crap. It's still moving. Can I draw my gun and fire at it?
Yes, you can. Gerard is no longer on its back.
I'll draw my gun and fire.
Okay, you're at point blank range. That'll give you a bonus die, but your weapon wasn't drawn. That's fine. Yeah, I'll just give you a regular roll.
Regular roll. Okay. So I got a 45 in handguns. I rolled a 76.
Okay, do you want to spend luck or just take the miss?
How many luck points is it?
You rolled a 76 and you have 45 in handguns?
All right.
So 31 points of luck to hit.
Damn. Would people down to 39, huh? From 71?
No, you need to get it down to... Oh, you rolled a 71? I think you said 76.
No, I rolled a 76.
You rolled a 76. You need.
Right.
You have 45 in handguns, right?
Right.
You need to get it to a 45. 45 plus 31 is 76.
I see.
76 minus 31 is 45. Or you just take the miss.
No, but how many luck points is it?
31.
Oh, okay.
1 for 1. 1 point.
Okay, so that'll put me down to 40 from 71.
You said 76.
I have 71 luck points.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have 71 luck points. So if you spend 31 points of luck, you'll have 40 left. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand what you were asking me.
Right.
How many luck points you needed to make a hit.
All right. Do I want to spend that luck? Well, you can't die with luck. I'll spend it. Screw it.
Okay.
I'll put 40 luck.
Give me a damage roll.
All right. It is D10 plus 1.
Roll.
3.
It ricochets and does no damage.
Well, shit. All right.
Top of the order. Ruben.
He has one round loaded into his shotgun.
Mhm.
He's not going to call the shot. It's point blank just does more damage. Doesn't do advantage dice, right? Or is it advantage dice and
damage? This gives you an advantage die, a bonus die. Sorry for the roll. Excuse me.
For the roll? I'll take it as long as there's a chance I can not hit my buddy there. I'll take
as long as you don't fumble, you're not going to hit him. So
okay. I got to switch back to my 6s. Hold on. Okay.
If you fumble, you're probably not going to hit him. Probably just have
okay. No, I got a 48 on the first one and a 5. So a 48 is the lowest.
Normal hit.
1 second. I have to spend. I'm going to spend it.
Oh, that's not a hit? 48.
No, it's not a hit. 5, 8. Oof.
You have to spend 8 points?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yes. 8 points gets me to a regular hit.
Okay. Give me damage. 46.
Oh, goalie, man. Let me switch this back to 6s.
Time when you fire the shotgun, Harry doesn't move.
That's fine. We didn't like him anyway. Okay, a 6, a 4, a 3, and a 2. So 10, 15.
15?
15.
Okay. You destroy it. You blow its head to bits. Bits of skull and bronze and verdigris fly all over the place. And it collapses. It doesn't move.
Run and check Harry.
He's dead.
Gerard, with me. And we're going to run down.
And check Gerard, who was unconscious.
Gerard yeah, he's down. Damn it.
Yep. You do some first aid on him?
Yes.
Give me a roll. What are you doing while he's doing first aid on Gerard?
He's going to go to the staircase and make sure there's not a bronze man or some other kind of Medusa or something coming up the stairs.
You don't see any more bronze men.
I got a hard success.
Or is obviously smashed open, but
I rolled a 19. I rolled a 19, so I got a hard success on my first aid roll. That's
okay. Yep. You're able to stabilize him and kind of bring him back to consciousness. You get 1 hit point back there, Rob, as he kind of brings you to.
Not knowing the status of the two of them, he's going to call out for Belgrave, Gerard, with me down the stairs. And he's going to start running down the stairs.
Okay.
I kind of glare down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And go back in and check on Mrs. Forby.
Fair enough.
She is like just kind of starting. Her vision comes back, and she looks at the statue again and just starts panicking. Like, what is that? What was that? What was it? What happened?
I'll get her up on her feet, take her through the door to her bedroom.
Okay. And
then through the other door, and then open the door to the kids' bedroom and bring her in there.
Okay. Yeah, you see Betty Bates is there and George. I think his name is George. Yeah, George was the son. And they're just like, what's going on? What happened? Is everybody okay? We heard lots of gunshots.
There was an intruder who attacked the home. Please watch over Mrs. Forby while we deal with this. And I will go out and lock the door again.
Okay. You run downstairs and do what?
Ruben. It's going to grab the lantern that was dropped there, hopefully, if it's still on. If it's on, yes?
Yeah, sure.
He's going to grab that and run to the garden with the shotgun, knowing that he has to load it, so he's going to have to use it as a club. He needs to secure his cane and the egg so that it doesn't cause any more of those statues to come back to life.
Okay, so you start searching around, and you do find the egg.
All right, very good.
Because you have time now. You're not under round pressure, round by round.
Then he'll take it and head back up.
Okay.
I will tend to Gerard.
Be right back.
Yeah, Gerard, your head hurts. You never had a concussion? You're probably nauseous, feel like you gotta throw up.
Yeah, no, I've never had one, but not that I know of anyone.
Give me a constitution roll.
Constitution roll? Okay. Constitution roll of 44. I believe I made that one. Yep, I had the 65. So.
Okay, you don't throw up, but you feel like you want to.
Sorry, back.
Okay, so you grab the egg.
And he's going to back out as quick as he can, making sure that none of the other statues come to life and haul ass.
None of the other statues are moving.
And he will take watch at the head of the stairs facing the broken door. Load both rounds.
I'm going to talk to them if they're talking to me or around me.
The only one near you right now is Belgrave. And if you look over at the bed, you'll see Harry's corpse on it,
How about the woman? Did she recover her sight, or
she's not in here? She's not in here anymore.
I'm going to tell Belgrade then. I'm going to say, remember what we saw outside the window was green and...
Yes, I have. I do remember.
I'm thinking, that swampy pond thing they had out there? Wouldn't that, because the stuff we found was kind of wet and moist.
Before we speculate on the origins of the green creature, may I ask why you lured this monster to the bedroom of your employer?
Nobody lured him. He was on a dead set mission going through both of us to get here. And as you can see, we've sacrificed.
If you see Reuben, he's completely bashed and bloody.
Well, Reuben's downstairs. So.
That's what I'm saying. If you saw him, he's bashed and bloody.
Right, but I'm just trying to think. But why the creature was outside? Why come into the home?
It was coming towards. It was set way was to come up here to where this room was.
I see.
It was
headed
through both of us, and we tried to stop it. Apparently, we did stop it, but not too. I guess it was too late.
I see.
Unless we just really fucked up and the creature was coming to help the guy that was in here.
Well, I very much doubt that.
I wouldn't think so, but I'm just giving some wild reasons. There's the green thing outside outside, and now this thing is coming up here. But the guy dies even though this thing doesn't touch him or get to him. That's what
I believe that had to do with the battery of gunfire. We were warned of his condition, were we not?
Could be. Yeah, I don't know. I got a headache. I can't think straight right now.
Rest. Here, have a seat. Don't fall asleep.
Sit down next to the corpse on the bed.
Well, I'm sure there's a chair in the bedroom.
Yeah, sure. There would be.
He wouldn't even mind just sitting on the floor against the wall. It's fine.
Oh, that would work too. Not moving, less movement.
Yeah, you get it up like that, your head's gonna spin.
I'll pour him a glass of brandy. Because, hey, alcohol cures everything, right?
It definitely doesn't cure it. Yeah.
What are you doing now, Ruben? You've reloaded your gun. You're sitting on the stairs facing the door.
And nobody has come by, correct?
Nobody yet, no.
All right, so Ruben is sitting at the top of the stairs with his shotgun, waiting, and he will call out to Belgrave and Gerard. Gentlemen, we need to find that egg.
I thought you did.
Indeed.
Okay. He calls out. You hear Ruben calling out to you.
Rest here. I'll go and see what Master Carmichael needs. I'll head over there.
Okay, so Belgrave will come to the stairs.
Belgrade will find him all bashed and bloody.
Oh my good lord!
Holding a shotgun.
Here, let me tend to those wounds. I'll just
Do a first aid roll. Yep.
do a first aid roll. Yeah. Nope.
Okay. Just a normal failure, I take it?
Just a normal failure. Yeah, I rolled a 68.
Yeah, you're unable to do much because he's got cracked ribs. It's not something you can really treat too well with
Right.
broken ribs. That's something you can treat too well with first aid, unfortunately. So
Luckily, the doctor's on his way.
try. And as he's doing that, a man comes running up to the door, panting and breathing heavily, sweating. It's Medler in his night clothes.
He comes running in from the outside.
He comes running up to the door. What happened?
I turn and whisper to Carmichael as soon as I see him. Mr. Medler has been missing the whole evening.
Indeed.
He comes walking in. He's, what happened here? What's going on? I heard gunshots.
There was an attack.
He's looking at the door, wide-eyed, like...
Sir, you were conspicuously missing when the Green Man appeared, and now that the Green Man is gone, you again appear.
I had a nightmare, and I went for a walk. Thought the evening air might do me well, but I heard gunshots. I ran as fast as I could.
Indeed. Tend to your sister, sir.
Are you okay? Where's the attacker? Who was the attacker?
Is he clean?
What do you mean clean?
Cleanish. Of course he's been walking outside, so I imagine. Mm-hmm. But it's not very wet. It is a drought, so there wouldn't be mud or anything. But does he look muddy?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, he has mud on his boots.
Interesting.
And it looks like green grass as well.
I'll say this out loud. Master Carmichael, is there anywhere around here where one might find mud and green grass to drag their feet through in this drought? And
Indeed.
I look pointedly at Mr. Medler.
I was down by the pond. I walked by the pond when I started my walk.
Sir, stop this mincing about and get up and tend to your sister. She's in the master bedroom.
No, in fact, she is actually in the child's bedroom at this point.
She's now in the child's bedroom. Deal with it.
He rushes
the door for some other thing to come creeping in.
Okay. Nothing does.
I know. Just going to wait it out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if nothing else changes, Gertrude won't say anything about Harry here, not in front of her son at the moment. And she's still kind of in shock anyway. So John will just try to sit and comfort her. And after a while, the carriage will come back with the doctor and Bates and Fred. And they'll come rushing in, taking a moment to look at the door. The doctor will come in and say, "Where's Harry?"
Sir, Master Harry has died. We have wounded to be tended to.
Where is he?
Master bedroom.
He runs up the stairs. Bates and Fred's just, what the fuck happened here? Bates kind of looks at him and shoots him a shocked look at the language a little bit maybe, and looks over to you and says, "Master Carmichael, what has happened?"
Beyond all belief, one of the statues, some sort of automaton or something, strode forth and did all of this damage. It lays there in bits.
Impossible. How could that
Impossible indeed, but look. And he shows the damage to himself and to the door. And
is it true? Is Master Forby dead?
Indeed.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a flask and opens it and takes a long, probably 2 or 3 swigs off of it.
Sir, if you're in a mood to share.
He offers it to you.
Just smell it first, of course.
Yeah, it's
make sure he wasn't taking poison to go with his master.
It's probably gin.
Oh, gin, of course.
Yeah, right. Poison. Be funny as hell. It's gin.
One for the master of the house, and he'll put only the smallest drop onto the floor, and then he'll drink it.
Okay.
And then hand it back.
Okay. So the doctor will, of course, first check on Harry, but it only takes him, a few seconds to confirm that he is indeed dead, and there will be no revival. And then he will start tending to the wounded. So who's wounded? Gerard and Ruben. Anyone else?
I believe that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
that's
will
it.
tend to the wounded. And then have to start making arrangements for Harry's body.
Will we be keeping this in amongst the family, or we will be including the constabulary?
Are you going to ask? Who are you going to ask that?
The doctor.
The doctor says it's not for me to decide. You should speak to the lady of the house.
Indeed. You being a local official, that's what I was trying to give you consideration, sir.
I would take her wishes into consideration in this matter.
Absolutely.
I
don't know.
I had a look at the statue, and he kind of pales as he mentions it.
The bones.
Bones are indeed human. If that were to come to public knowledge, it could be considered a scandal for the entire family and household.
Indeed. One might even say a call for witch might come up. I'd see it.
It would be the end of her, sir.
Indeed. We can make it go away at
and
this
young
point.
George.
Gentlemen, now we're going to start collecting the bits and pieces up.
Okay. Right. So, I guess you'd have to make the arrangement. Have to go get the proper stuff to come back and then collect the body of Harold, of course.
And sir, shall we say that he finally succumbed to his disease?
Oh, again, of course, it's entirely up to Mrs. Forby, but that would be my recommendation.
I don't know that she's in a state of mind to make such a decision, but please. I'm sure her brother could speak for her.
Very well. So he'll go and talk to John and Gertrude, and yeah, John will, of course, Gertrude will nod along, but yeah, John will say, yeah, just could call it natural causes. We can't let news of this madness get out. It would be the end of my sister and her son and my nephew. Not to mention, it may cast aspersions on the memory of my dear brother-in-law. So they'll go ahead. What are you going to do with the statue? John will help.
Find an old sheet.
What do you think?
No, whoa! Wait! We're going to collect the bits up, and unless someone else has a better idea, there is a foundry burn pit. I say we melt it back down into just a block of.
Oh, the burn pit was filled in a while back.
Oh, okay. So there's no more. There's no foundry anymore then.
Yeah, no. That was back in his grandfather's time. That's out, I believe, if I recall correctly. Let me see here. That would have been out kind of in the courtyard, where the courtyard is now.
Sir, may I suggest that there is... How deep was the pond?
Oh, no. This is...
The lake?
This is black magic, sir. If we put this in the water, it could foul the water.
Well, I was just asking how deep the pond was before I made my suggestion, but yeah, that's what...
Yeah, I don't know exactly. It's probably deep enough. It's an ornamental lake, but it'd be deep enough. Yeah.
I would say let's wait for the day and then take a look to the quarry. There's probably some broken away pieces. We could probably bury it under a landslide or something.
Oh.
Or if the quarry has filled.
No, they don't typically fill quarries. They take out of quarries. It
the
leaves
quarry's not been filled anyway.
Filled
Gerard
water.
was there before. He can tell you. But, yeah, there's some water in it. There's definitely water in it.
Where are you guys at? Are you in the room where I'm at? Or?
You guys are on the house, wherever you want to be.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be listening. Let's do a thorough search on that statue, just because there was a tale that I was told by somebody, and it had to deal with what they called a golem at one time, and there was a mark that was put up on it
You speak of the Reuben has an 80 in occult. That would be the meth and emeth. If you remove the E, the golem falls apart.
Yeah, something like that. I didn't remember that part.
Hebrew for life
I
and
knew
death.
I knew there was some marking upon the golem to make it be able to animate. That's according to the story. I was told as a fairy tale, of course. I guess, or maybe not. Who knows? But
If you
let's
guys
check
decide
it.
if you decide to break up the statue and check, you'll find an entire human skeleton in there.
Gross.
And it's a man skeleton. I don't think you'd need any particular skill in biology to identify it as a male skeleton based on the
Master
bone,
Reuben,
density and the
Yes.
height, and size, etc.
perhaps this might be the final resting place of the artist friend of our employer's. Well, no, he's not our employer, but of Master Forby's artist friend.
He was your employer technically, but yeah, he's
Right. Well, yeah, of our employer's artist friend.
now Gertrude would be in charge of that.
Right.
And the artist was a friend of his grandfather's.
That's what I meant.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Belgrave and Gerard, between the three of us, this is a bit of fortune for the lady, because he was a bit of a monster himself. One monster killed by another monster.
It crosses your mind as well as you're talking about this, Gerard, that the egg was still.
No, I had mentioned that before. We were supposed to look for the egg.
Yeah. Just saying, you never.
We should probably deal with this and then continue the search for this egg. So Reuben's going to keep one of the hands, whichever hand has the most dramatic pose to it.
I want to make sure that the brother does not go out past us or whatever. Like if he's going to go look for the egg, I want to beat him to it.
Okay.
Of course.
No, he doesn't even know
Trust.
that you guys found it. So
Right.
he doesn't. He stays inside with his sister to try to help.
You were
George, because they have to break the news to George that his father's dead and all that.
so you were able to locate the egg before this creature attacked, or
It was in the body of this thing.
I see.
It fell out in the garden.
Then
Would have
perhaps
been right around where the heart would have been.
and let us search for it.
Okay.
In the meantime, we'll speak to old Fred and ask him if there is a foundry in town, or at least a
No.
blacksmith or something.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Did they have a burn pit, a regular burn pit?
No.
Fair enough. He'll grab a hammer.
We could make one quick enough.
I'd like to burn these pieces rather than soil. Let's make a burn pit far away from the property and burn these bits and pieces, smash them.
Sure. No problem. He can get to work on that.
I will definitely help you, sir. I'll grab a hammer and go with him.
Okay. So you guys go out and start searching the rose bush. You search and search and search. Can't find it. Night is almost about to turn to day.
It appears the egg has vanished.
Or it was picked up by somebody walking into the house. If you know what I mean.
I have had suspicions about Master Meddler. Does it matter at this point, though? The whole reason we were finding it was to...
Well, it was to help Harry, but it would also help Gertrude because the family has had financial problems.
Exactly. Right. So I was waiting for the dust to settle and her to gain her sanity.
Just saying.
Well, I'll go find where Reuben is.
Okay. Yeah. You and Fred dig till morning, basically till sunrise. You gonna help him dig?
When I get there?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Of course, yeah. Whatever I can do to help.
So when you guys find him, he's out there digging a pit with Fred.
Master Carmichael, may I speak with you for a moment?
Sure. Grab a shovel.
We have searched the rose bushes. We've found nothing.
We'll search again at daylight. Come on down here and give us a hand.
Of course, sir. And I will take off my jacket and roll up my sleeves and get to digging.
Okay.
Once the pit's built and set up with coals, we'll start smashing whatever bits we can and tossing all but the hand that I put aside.
The skeleton and the statue both, yeah?
Yeah, whatever we can.
Okay. Cool. No problem. Get it in there and getting it burning.
And
so
then
it's
once
morning,
it's night,
the sun
yeah.
is up. You get the fire going. The sun is risen pretty well by the time you're throwing the pieces of statue and stuff in there. Okay.
Very good. So once that has been accomplished, try not to breathe any of this smoke. I suspect it'll have some sort of foul miasma, and we'll go upwind to wherever it is.
And by this time, the household is getting up. The servants are making breakfast, trying to carry on business as much as usual. Gertrude and John and George will be awake for breakfast.
Very good. Yeah, well, Ruben has a plan, but it's a long plan. So when all the short stuff's done, that's the.
What short stuff? What you got? What needs to be done?
Has Gertrude regained any sense?
Yeah, she's grieving now.
Of course,
but she's not insane.
Gertrude may. That's not really appropriate, is it? Mrs. Forby, may I speak to you in private?
Yes, of course, Master Carmichael. And yeah, so let's see. You're in the dining room having breakfast. So sure. Where would you like to speak?
Wherever her sitting room.
Sitting room. Okay.
Yeah, her sitting room.
Cool. Sitting room's a good place. Yep, no problem. What is it?
Obviously, with the horrors of the night and all the things that are at hand and the extreme drama of your life up to this point, I'm not sure that decisions are going to be easy to make at this time, and you're going to rely on your brother. And I would not seek to
John is on a half salary from the Royal Army. I don't think I would be able to live off of his salary, myself and George.
No, but at least there is the smallest comfort that that your husband has passed and is no longer in pain, and he'll give her the eye.
Which eye?
The stink eye. Anyway, I do have a bit of good news, but it's tempered with caution. And he's going to pull the egg out, and he's going to show it to her.
And as you pull it out, you realize it's just verdigris. It's not an emerald.
It's an emerald.
Verdigris bronze.
Jesus Christ.
She says, "What is that?"
This is what fell out of the statue. It had a bit of magic upon it to look like this green egg that everyone was searching for.
Well, it does look like a green egg.
Indeed. He's going to tap it and see if it is in fact solid or if it just has a crust on it.
It sounds hollow.
He's going to try to break it open.
You break it open and you find, hold on a second here. Let's see here. I thought I'd describe it here. Yeah, you find thin paper rolled up inside of it. There, I believe, are multiple pages. Yep, multiple pages. Do you want to unroll it and try to read it?
Sure.
Give me an English roll to make out the handwriting.
Stand
Do you have any knowledge of chemistry or metallurgy?
Stand by. Let me see what he's got. I don't think I chose anything in that direction. Sciences, nothing special. Languages, high occult. Appraising, he's got high praise, very high praise. Library usage is very high. I don't have anything other than that.
Your English roll.
English it is. Stand by. I got a 25 out of a 75.
Okay. So you're able to make out. You just can't really understand a lot of it. It looks to be the very detailed metal alloy and pressing techniques of Nicholas Forby. But the last page is different. It has no metallurgical information on it. Metallurgical? Yeah, it doesn't have anything about metallurgy on it. The last page, actually, let me see here. We'll pull this up. Let's get rid of that. Last page is this. This note upon it. Yes, I killed him, though I am damned for it. But he poisoned my wife's mind against me and fathered the son that should have been mine. Poor Christopher, he flew too near the sun and was burned.
Much like Icarus.
And Gertrude sees you eyeing that and hears you state that. Says, what is that? What is it?
It seems to be a series of notes on how to forge metal, and then a note, a bit of a riddle, and he gives her the riddle.
Oh, Christopher was the artist who painted the portraits, most of the portraits here in the house.
Indeed.
I believe he went missing, and then it kind of dawns on her. Oh my. Oh my. Then perhaps Nicholas is not Harry's grandfather after all.
It appears that way.
We should destroy that. That page. The
Metalworks. Yes, I will deal with these. I had hoped that the emerald would be within it, but I think the emerald was a ruse.
No, that is the treasure itself. You told her it was the alloy. Did you tell her what it was? The metal alloy pressing technique stuff? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That is the treasure that Nicholas was hiding from his not son, apparently.
Well, I will take this with me, with your blessing, and I'll see if I can trade it for some actual funds and send it back to you to help you with your future with your son.
Give me a charm roll, maybe?
Charm roll.
Or you can spend 10 minutes trying to persuade her.
How about I spend 10 minutes to persuade her and then charm?
Okay.
My charm's not that high. So I gain advantage with charm? Woohoo!
No, you don't get advantage. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I don't think I'm going to
doing
succeed.
persuade.
Hold on. Switching back to 100s. Sir, yes, sir. I got a 21, but I still don't think that's high enough. Low enough. Sorry. Persuade is, miserable. It's a 10.
Just spend 11 points of luck.
No, I don't have.
She'll insist that you leave that with her.
Absolutely. And I will. I'll put it in an envelope and bring it right back. And he'll go make a copy of it real fast and then bring it back.
Are you serious? It won't be something you'll be able to copy real fast. Take a while, and with no knowledge of metallurgy, there's a good chance you won't succeed.
Well, then I will take my time and see if she follows up.
Okay. Yeah, she will. She will. Where'd you go to do this? In the library?
Yes, that would have been a good one with the door behind me shut.
Okay. She'll come back in. What are you doing?
I'm addressing a note to the legal advisors to try to appraise some of your treasures in here and see if we can get you some funds to support yourself and your son.
Yes, of course. I can take care of that. I have my own legal advisors.
Oh, very good. And he'll hand over the paperwork and the envelope best he can, and then he'll keep whatever he got.
So when Harry last night was pointing at the window, he must have seen this statue
That's what
walking. That's what
exactly.
terrified him.
Absolutely. That's what I'm thinking as well.
I can't thank you enough for saving perhaps my life and my son's life as well.
Very good. Now he's going to apply sleight of hand when he hands her the envelope and hand her the empty envelope so he can retain the paperwork.
God, you are a scoundrel.
Well, he was an art thief before he did all this.
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
Sleight of hand roll it is. Woohoo! 31. And I know he's got a high roll. Hold on. He has 37 as a hard, so he got it under a hard.
Okay, cool. Yep. You give her the empty envelope.
And then we'll go on about our business, and he'll excuse himself to pack, and he's going to continue making a copy.
Okay. Give me a chemistry or metallurgy roll.
What?
Give me a roll of chemistry or metallurgy.
Right. I don't think I have either one of those.
Okay.
I don't see chemistry, and I don't have metallurgy. He only has the only science he's got is.
You got a 1% base chance then.
Then 1% it is. 48. I did not succeed, unless one of those percentages could be the one.
Do you want to spend 47 points of luck to make it a success?
No, I do not.
Okay, cool. No problem. You make your note. You make your copy.
Fair enough.
Okay. And then what?
He's going to put the information back into the envelope and have it in his pocket.
Okay. All right. You guys packing your bags as well, I guess? Belgrave and Bonham? Your services are
Yep, I'll take care of all the packing.
Okay. Belgrave sees the packing. The doctor arrives back out with another carriage and a coffin, I suppose. You know, they can take the body away to be properly, embalmed and all that.
And I guess they're going to deal with the front door and such.
Yeah, there'll be some basic craftsmen, from the town. They'll come out to build a replacement door temporarily, at least. There's some security before they decide whatever they want to do about properly replacing the door or whatever in future. Mm-hmm. That'll all be going on around the house. And anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Then you head back to London.
And we head back to London.
With both copies of the notes, yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So eventually, being duped out of the family secret, the Forby family ends up having to move to London and live in the slums.
Hold on. All he was gonna do is come back and have it properly copied and then send it back to her.
Okay, right. So you take it back
I'll find
get
an expert.
It's worth. It is worth. Let me see here. I don't have an exact amount of what it's worth, but it is. It's worth a modest fortune.
All right, then
a life-changing sum of money for an entire family.
Yep. So he's going to make his proper copy, put it away, and then send it with a courier back. Let the colonel know that it must have got caught up in all the packing and all the hubbub, and have him send one of his couriers to deliver it back to save that family from destitution.
Okay. Well, yeah, they will make a good amount of money off of it then. Let me see here. Yes, they avoid public exposure. Let me see here. Now, where's the bit here? Yeah, and they moved back to Gertrude and John and George moved to London and live in a relatively comfortable conditions then.
Well, Ruben will definitely maintain a relationship if at all possible and see if that goes anywhere.
Yeah, okay, you can maintain a relationship with her if you want. Continue to talk to her and
her and her weird son.
Mm-hmm. And her brother John.
Indeed.
Who lives with them as well.
Mm-hmm. We'll keep our ears to the grindstone and keep the little birds out to see if there are any signs of a hairy green man in London now.
Yeah, I have a theory about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else you want to do before we wrap this up?
No, I think I'm good. I will continue to serve well and discreetly.
All right. Well, then, well done. That's the end of the Masterworks of Nicholas Forby. And yeah, I will end the broadcast.
Very good.